Oh, Fredro Starr. Oh, this guy. Now of course, 31 years ago with Onyx and Slam, and had other hits, and he did some movies and TV shows. He was in Moesha, and he's like a stereotypical '80s kid who did hip hop and '90s who kept that who the cat is like for real. He don't age, but his brain don't age either. It's like he's still like, you know what I'm saying? He's still saying the same thing. Check what this turkey said. He came out and said that Michael Jordan shaved his head bald because of him and Onyx. Interaction with Michael Jordan was going bald when he put them 63 points against the Celtics when they got swept in 86. He was on Arsenio Hall. 89, 90 was already, there was no Onyx. Run DMC was out. And Michael Jordan, if you know anything about Jordan, wasn't the biggest hip hop fan. So why would he get excited about Onyx exactly? What did they do to emerge? You know what? I have a problem with rappers. I have a lot of problems with them, if I'm honest. Because I think the deterioration of the music and the culture, which was done on purpose, I got theories on it. I can go deep, but I have to have the right situation because I have, I think they have disrespected the culture and the music. I know they have, but that's another story, another video. This right here, though, this turkey, this is what made me think about when I remember Big Boy from Outkast talking about they the ones who started the throwback jerseys and the clothing. I said, well, you ever heard of BBD? BBD predated Outkast and TLC with that, and everybody in the early '00s was wearing jerseys and ball caps and stuff. But we don't do actual and factual. The R&B cats from Boston from New Edition. Come on now. I guess Fredro Starr would probably hit the dash that said there wasn't a guy named Louis Gossett Jr. who won an Oscar rocking a baldy. You know, I'm amazed how people just say things to make themselves more deeper than they are, and this is comical. No one is no. First of all, Onyx was what we call a good group. They ain't legendary, so it's not like they're iconic. Jordan was around when Run DMC and Public Enemy were around. You know what I'm saying? NWA, that era. Onyx was after the fact. After he had already won 2 reigns. Onyx came out right when he was doing his three-peat. I don't think he was thrumming through the pages talking about, oh, I want to look like, I want that look. Wasn't his head already bald in the Jam video with Michael Jackson? Wasn't he already bald when they had his cutout in Home Alone 1? Which goes to the marketing of the NBA for people who, as great as Jordan was, Oscar Robertson once said something that's true. The marketing of him was even better. So that was already on display. No one ever gonna sit there and say, "Oh, wow, Onyx and Fredro Starr, they were they were iconic trendsetters. They liked the music. They had an aggressive rap style, and they did collectively was doing film and TV and so on. However, ain't nobody sat up there and got it twisted and said, "Oh, you a stylistic icon." This is comical. This is the Lulu that gets sold and people bottle it up and say, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." Anyway, I can't talk about that turkey no more. He be cracking me up. I've seen some of his interviews. He's had some interesting takes on some things, but he one of those cats. He's stuck in 1984 to '94, and he wants they want to be front and center that they did everything, everything. But you ask the average head, who's a hip hop head, they really ain't really check for most of their stuff after a certain time. They know him in films and TV. Not exactly call him a cultural icon like that. I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for him to say something more crazier. Cause I mean, come on now, come on now. Y'all act like Michael Jordan was rocking a Jackson 5 fro, and then he saw something. Goes, oh, I gotta get that look on my head. You ever heard of a guy named Isaac Hayes, Fredro? He was bald too. Chocolate chip cookie. Shaft. Hmm. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shader. If you like, hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay real. One time. Peace. I'm out.